Live from the Ball State News Center, this is NewsLink Indiana in high definition.
Well, it's the end of business for a big box store on Muncie's east side. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Casey Miller.
And I'm Sierra Gillespie. Muncie's last Kmart located on East McGalliard Road will be closing its doors come early December. Accompanying stores in Indianapolis, Fort Wayne, and Decatur, the power chain will be closing many stores across the state. The last of the Muncie Kmarts will hold its liquidation sale on September 28th. Although, if you travel less than a mile down the road, you will see ongoing construction and 2 new buildings going up. In the near future, many new stores will be gracing the Muncie community. 2 of the 5 upcoming locations already have signs up at the 600 block shopping center. Dick's Sporting Goods will be the first chain to open its doors on Friday, October 5th. Ball State alumni and former NFL safety Blair Bishop will be attending the grand opening on Sunday at 1 p.m. Miss Callister's Deli, Five Below, and Men's Warehouse are still in the early stages of construction.
And the Jimmy John's sandwich chain says that it believes customers' credit card data was stolen from 216 stores between June and September. In a statement released today, the Illinois-based chain said the breach affected stores in 37 states, including 12 right here in Indiana, but they did not give a number as to how many customers may be at risk. The sandwich chain said someone stole login credentials and remotely installed malware on machines used to swipe credit cards, exposing customers' credit card numbers, expiration dates, verification codes, and names. Jimmy John's said it believes its security has been restored by installing encrypted swipe machines, among other steps. So far, no Muncie locations have been affected in the breach.
The controversial painting hanging inside a local coffee shop will stay up. Inside the cup, there is a painting depicting a pigeon with the N-word printed beneath. That painting drew criticism after a customer said the artwork was offensive to the Black community. The artist who made the painting, Nathan Friday, told the Ball State Daily News that it had been hanging in the village coffee shop since early September without a formal complaint. It's part of his free right of expression. The cup owner, Martin George, told the complaining customer that he could contact Friday with his complaints. As the owner of the cup, George says he's only providing space for local artists to showcase their work in public, and it isn't his place to censor artwork.
And the recent threats at the University of Alabama have caused Ball State students to think about what they would do if it happened in Muncie. Our own Bree Isom has more.
Roll Tide Roll. The University of Alabama has been put under a harsh spotlight after the news spread of anonymous threats being sent to the students. The Alabama campus was put on lockdown Sunday night, but no weapons or any items were found.
Okay, yeah, I would change my way of life on a campus. I wouldn't go to any parties till the threats have calmed down, or I'd go out with a group of people and we can watch out for each other.
I think they should tighten security. They should probably go to these events that the anonymous person is listing, so tighten security around that, and advise students on ways that they can be safer on campus.
Another freshman explains whether the campus should be evacuated or not.
If I was in that situation, I'd want to be evacuated because I wouldn't feel safe there. Is that good?
University of Alabama officials are still conducting further investigations into the threats.
You know, Casey, I had an early class this morning and I was a little chilly. I was wearing a sweatshirt and everything.
You know, I didn't have to get up till a little later, and I was actually sweating a little bit outside on my walk. We'll see what Aaron DeArmond has to say in weather.
Yeah, it certainly was a chilly morning out there as we ventured off to class. Look at that. As we woke up this morning, we were in the lower to mid 40s, even in the upper 40s down in Indianapolis and Shelbyville. But however, we warmed up quickly as we got in the afternoon highs. Walking home from class, you were probably sweating. 78 degrees here in Muncie, 79 in Shelbyville. Why did we see these warm temperatures, and how long will it last? That's coming up in my full 7-day forecast.
Well, thank you, Aaron. President Obama calls on world leaders to join the fight against what he calls the cancer of violent extremism. Just ahead, you'll hear from the president.
And the woman crowned Miss America is being accused of hazing. In tonight's Quick Question, we hear from you and what you think needs to be done.
Pretty much a good day for me would be people leaving their hands off of me.
I'm always called names. Everywhere that I go, there's always someone calling me names, calling me gay. I've been choked, thrown up against a wall, punched. Nobody's ever tried to help me.
This is NewsLink Indiana.
With Ball State homecoming quickly approaching, this year's steering committee has taken a new approach to the royalty promotion.
Voting for homecoming court opened on Monday and will close on this Friday at 4 p.m. NewsLink's Evan Zabel has more on this story.
Ball State Homecoming 2014 is just around the corner, and that means campaign season for royalty candidates is in full swing. Royalty Chairman DJ Pulse has more on his latest social media campaigns.
Hey, I'm DJ Pulse. I'm the Royalty Chair for this year. This year's homecoming's been amazing. We have social media campaigns that we've been enacting. So we tackle Instagram first, and right now we have over 250 posts on Instagram. So it's going a lot better than I thought. Like, I was scared that it was not going to be successful, but it's even better than I would have ever imagined. We've also tackled Vine, so that's cool.
Today's edition of #BSURoyalty on Instagram included the theme of Woman Crush Wednesday for all female candidates on the homecoming ballot. So we decided to ask one homecoming candidate about this royalty takeover at the Scramble Line.
Hi, I'm Jonna Lorenzano. I'm the president of Kappa Delta, and I am running for homecoming royalty this year. This year we've done a lot of really awesome events to campaign for homecoming royalty. Today we're at the Scramble Light for Women Crush Wednesday. I think this is an awesome way to promote the homecoming court and also to get people excited about homecoming, and I can't wait to get your vote.
Reporting live for NewsLink Indiana from the Scramble Light, I'm Evan Zabel. Back to you at the desk.
So it looks like we have a developing story on our hands with that.
Yes, well, I think we're more talking about President Obama. Obama says the world is at a crossroads, and America will lead it down the right path. His comments came this morning at the United Nations General Assembly, where he called for a more inclusive fight against global threats. Mary Maloney has the details.
World leaders gathered at the United Nations heard a call to action from President Barack Obama.
This speaks to a central question of our global age, whether we will solve our problems together in a spirit of mutual interest and mutual respect, or whether we descend into the destructive rivalries of the past.
In his address to the UN, the president says the U.S. is ready to lead the charge on the most urgent issues facing the world, like terrorism, climate change, and Ebola.
The United States of America will not be distracted or deterred from what must be done.
President Obama spoke on extremism and the need to stop terror groups like ISIS and quell sectarian violence in the Middle East.
Whether the nations here today will be able to renew the purpose of the UN's founding, and whether we will come together to reject the cancer of violent extremism.
He says the key to future peace is the youth.
If young people live in places where the only option is between the dictates of a state or the lure of an extremist underground, then no counterterrorism strategy can succeed.
The president also pushed for more global involvement in containing a different kind of threat, the Ebola virus.
We need a broader effort to stop a disease that could kill hundreds of thousands, inflict horrific suffering, destabilize economies, and move rapidly across borders.
In Atlanta, I'm Mary Maloney reporting.
Well, Miss America winner Kira Kazantsev, who spoke during the competition about the importance of domestic violence prevention, is now denying allegations that she hazed members of her college sorority.
NewsLink Indiana's Jessica Zachary set off across campus asking students for their opinion on the accusation and what the repercussions should be for tonight's quick question.
Thanks, guys. Recently crowned Miss America, Kira Kazantsev defends her right to the crown. Reports of Kazantsev hazing pledges during her time in a sorority have been introduced. Kazantsev was barred from her sorority in 2013 at Hofstra University. Let's ask students whether she should be stripped from her title.
As a former pageant queen, I kind of understand the enormity of losing a title, so I don't feel like she should have it pulled right away. but I do think she needs to kind of own up to the fact that it wasn't just a joke in an email. It wasn't no big deal. Like, she did something wrong. She hurt people, and I think it's important for her to apologize for that. I think if the right steps are taken, it's absolutely forgivable, but the steps need to be taken.
This week marks National Hazing Prevention Week that signifies organizations promoting healthy bonds and encouraging respect for other individuals, especially those within your own organization.
I believe that her statement should be more investigated. If they find out that more harm was done than what she says happened, then her title should be stripped. But until further investigation is done into her statements, then I really don't have a view on if she should be stripped of her title or not.
The Miss America organization is defending Kazantsev and still welcoming her achievements up to this point. That's all for your NewsLink Indiana Quick Question. I'm Jessica Zachary. Back to you guys up at the desk.
An additional telephone area code number is being proposed for the Indianapolis area, including the surrounding suburban communities. The Indiana Utility Regulatory Commission has 5 public hearings scheduled to discuss the possible creation of an overlay for its residents in the area. Existing numbers will keep the 317 area code if the proposal goes through. The 317 code has been used in Indianapolis since 1947 and has been split twice over the years. Telecommunications industry estimates that the code will run out of the available phone numbers by 2017. After the break, find out what to expect for this weekend's weather.
And later, it's going to be a busy weekend in Delaware County sports. That and more next.
The next 30 seconds can save you a lot of money. Just do your laundry in cold and stick to full loads. Auto-sleep your computers. Plug your gadgets in a power strip and switch it off when you're done. Headed out? Turn back your thermostat by 10 degrees. And drive sensibly. The more energy you save, the more money you save. Find other great tips at energysaver.gov.
This is NewsLink Indiana.
Welcome back to NewsLink Indiana. Sierra, I will tell you what, I'm planning on getting back on the golf course this weekend. I already have my tee time for Saturday morning.
Well, do you? Let's hope that it stays nice and sunny and warm as it has been today. Aaron, what do we have?
Well, it's been a quiet week so far as weather. Look at the national radar. Not much going on across the nation as well. Tune in closer into Indiana. Not much either. That high pressure is sitting in, really giving us clear skies. Right now, we're at 61 degrees. We fell from 78. That was the high we saw today. Not a cloud in the sky. That's going to allow us to really bottom out into the upper 40s throughout tonight as well. Current temperatures, as I mentioned, 61 degrees here, 67 in Indianapolis still. We're starting to really cool off quickly because of those temperatures being, because of hardly any clouds in the sky, allowing those temperatures to really cool off. Dew points around the region are into the lower 50s, Fort Wayne in the upper 40s as well. That pretty much means not enough moisture in the atmosphere because of that high pressure setting in. That's paired with less clouds in the atmosphere is what's really given us those cooler temperatures throughout tonight as well. Highs today, we did reach 78, as I mentioned, here in Muncie, 76 in Indianapolis. Much of the region reached mid-70s, even into the upper 70s as well for today. As I mentioned, kind of putting it more into visual effects, I'm showing you the high pressure that was sitting around that was giving us much sunshine and warmer temperatures throughout earlier part of this week. That's going to actually stick around for the rest of the week and even into your weekend. The high pressure is creating a big dome around our region, keeping those skies clear, the sunshine abundant throughout Thursday afternoon, and then even into Friday afternoon as well. And then, as I mentioned, even as we get into the weekend, that high pressure is going to be slowly working its way out, keeping those clouds clear out of the skies and keeping us really still warm with abundant sunshine. So a great weekend to go golfing. Tonight, though, skies are going to remain clear. That's going to chill us off a little bit, keeping us cool as those not allow clouds in the sky. 48 degrees for the overnight low as we wake up tomorrow morning. So it might be a little chilly. You want to grab that jacket or a sweatshirt when you head out for classes tomorrow morning. But tomorrow we'll warm up pretty much cookie cutter than what we saw today. Maybe a few degrees warmer. Other than that, another beautiful day again tomorrow. Even 7-day forecast, look at that, for the next Through Thursday and Sunday, we're going to see still continued beautiful weather, plentiful sunshine, slightly warming up though, a few degrees here and there each day, but not another chance for rain until Monday. Monday mostly to the south, greater chance for rain though, come 1 week from now, late though.
Well, Erin, I know that fall just started, but it looks like we
might feel like it.
Yeah, we might get some summer temperatures back. I was worried it was going away, but it looks like it's going to be nice.
Right now, I don't think summer just quite wants to leave us alone yet.
I'm not ready for it to leave. It's fine.
Yeah, we are happy to keep the summer weather. Well, coming up in sports, the Ball State soccer coach talks about a big weekend.
And Muncie Central football gears up for Friday night's game against Kokomo. This and more coming up on NewsLink Sports.
Here's to the things that can keep us safe. Those we use all the time with hardly a thought. Those that are silently standing by to save our lives. And now, those that we carry with us everywhere we go. Many mobile devices will now bring you wireless emergency alerts, real-time information directly from local sources you know and trust. With the unique sound and vibration, you'll be in the know wherever you are.
This is NewsLink Indiana.
Welcome back to NewsLink Indiana. This is the D block of the show, which means it's time to talk sports. I'm Peter Hood. Let's get started. And we'll do so out on the pitch. Ball State soccer head coach Craig Roberts has his team off to yet another fast start here in 2014. The Cardinals just finished up non-conference play on Saturday with a 3-1 win against Jacksonville State. Roberts' team sports a 4-1-2 overall record heading into MAC play. This is the first time since 2006 that Ball State soccer has recorded just one loss through their first 7 games. That 2006 team went on to lose just 3 games all year. As for this year's Cardinals, there's still a lot of work to be done, but optimism and expectations are high as they head into conference play.
I think it's a very good schedule for us. It tested us in numerous ways. We managed to play teams that were local and also out of the region, and so we also contested against teams that were ranked in the top 30. Overall, I think it's prepared us really well for the up-and-coming conference games. I think we've got to be a little bit more consistent. We know the game plan, we know what style of play we want to play, and we know what we can do. But sometimes we're being successful with our performance and start to get on top of an opponent, but then kind of relax once we've got them where we're in a winning situation. And we just need to make sure we capitalise and just be consistent with putting them away at the end of the day. I think we're going to create chances. We've got some very good offense this year, some very great athletes that are within our team that can get themselves into scoring opportunities. And when we're given those opportunities and we create those opportunities, it's absolutely imperative that we finish those opportunities and not finish the game wishing we had converted this, that and the other. And I think we've been more consistent with doing that this year. We just need to make sure we capitalise on those opportunities that we truly create.
Open up MAC play this weekend with games against Bowling Green and Eastern Michigan. The Cards will be at home versus a 1-win Bowling Green team on Friday, and then on the road in Ypsilanti to take on one of the MAC's stronger teams in Eastern Michigan on Sunday. It'll be a busy weekend out at Briner Sports Complex as the Ball State field hockey team will open up conference play at home as well. The Cardinals will begin MAC play on Saturday afternoon when they host Central Michigan. Ball State comes into Saturday's contest having lost 4 straight games after starting the season 3-0. However, of those 4 losses, 3 of them came at the hands of top 20 teams. Ball State heads into MAC play ranked 47th in the nation. Their game against the Chippewas is set to get started at 1 p.m. on Saturday. They'll wrap up the weekend on Sunday by hosting a non-conference opponent in St. Louis University. That game will begin at 1 p.m. as well. And finally, we'll wrap up our little weekend preview here by talking a little high school football. More specifically, our game of the week. The Muncie Central Bearcats will return home this weekend to host the Kokomo Wildcats. It'll be homecoming for a Muncie Central team that will be looking to get back to 500 this weekend. Earlier today, our very own John Chapman had a chance to catch up with head coach Brad Cease to get his thoughts on how the season has gone thus far.
More than anything,
We've just, tried to learn on the fly and help kids out that are maybe going through some stuff that they haven't gone through before. From a record perspective, we felt that we've left a few out there. We feel our record could be better. We're 2-3 right now, and we could easily have been 4-1. But, all we can do right now is move forward and worry about our next opponent. And this Friday, we got homecoming against Kokomo, so that's what we're focused on right now.
Now that game will kick off at 7:30 p.m. out at Muncie Central on Friday. NewsLink Indiana will be at the game, and you'll be able to check out highlights from the game afterwards on ballstatedaily.com.
Sounds great, Peter. I'm just excited for this new Muncie Central team, the first year as a one Muncie team. Best of luck to those guys.
Definitely exciting, and looking for a big win on homecoming on Friday.
Good luck to them. The new iOS 8 update is giving Apple customers a headache.
And the TCOM department debuts a new documentary on Ball State's founders. Stay with us.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds.
This is NewsLink Indiana.
Welcome back to NewsLink Indiana. Welcome back to NewsLink Indiana. I'm Danielle Behrens with today's entertainment news. Tomorrow evening, Brian Sanders' dance company, Junk, comes to Emmons Auditorium. Junk is a dance troupe whose style is a mix of dance and physical theater. The group is known for performing daring choreography in unusual venues such as an underground swimming pool, an abandoned power station, and a National Guard armory. The show will take place at 7:30 p.m. and Ball State students can buy tickets for $5 in advance and $10 at the door. The public can also purchase tickets ranging anywhere from $10 to $25. Ball State University's telecommunications department will be premiering a student-made documentary tomorrow at Minnetrista. Legacy Etched in Glass, The Ball Brothers in Muncie, was researched, produced, and edited by an immersive learning group of Ball State students. The film tells the story of the five brothers as they moved their glass business from New York to Indiana. It also tells of the family's kind, community-focused contributions. The premiere will be from 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. and the event is free and open to the public. Apple pulls its first iOS 8 update shortly after releasing it. The update was released yesterday with the intentions of fixing the bug with the new HealthKit app. But it wasn't long before Apple was getting reports on serious problems caused by the update. Users took to Twitter to state that they had either lost cellular service or that the touch finger scanner was no longer working. Apple states that they are actively investigating the reports and will provide information as soon as they can, but in the meantime, they have pulled the update. That's it for NewsLink Entertainment. I'm Danielle Behrens. Now back to you guys.
Thank you, Danielle. In America, it's Starbucks, but in Canada, it's Tim Hortons that reigns supreme. The popular coffee and donut chain has opened another store in a residential home. According to the Huffington Post Canada, the store is an attempt to attract more employees and show them the benefits of working for a fun company. Feedback from the community has been amazing, with many people requesting a store in their neighborhood. And that will do it for NewsLink Indiana. For Peter Hood, I'm Casey Miller.
And for Aaron DeArmond, I'm Sierra Gillespie. Be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter for the latest news. Have a good night.